What's up, you guys? It's Brandi. Thank you for tuning in to my channel. Today I'm coming on and bringing you guys another foundation review video for the foundation series. And before jumping in, you guys know I'm always going to welcome those of you who are new to my channel. Hopefully you will enjoy today's video and also peruse my channel and check out some of my other content. And before leaving today, click that little red subscribe button right down below so my videos will pop up on your YouTube feed. Now for my oldies but goodies, y'all know the deal. Let's go ahead and jump into today's video. All right, you guys, so today's video is going to be on the new Colourpop No Filter Foundation. I know you guys have heard about this a lot on Instagram, on YouTube. So many people have been talking about this, and a few of you guys did ask me if I was going to try it out, and I was like, it's affordable, it's a ton of shades, so it's kind of a no-brainer. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. So I picked up 2 shades. This is what the packaging looks like right here. It's a nice glass bottle. It did not come with a cap on top, which I don't like, but I do like the fact that it does have a pump. Y'all know, feel like a foundation is not going to meet the tests for me if it does not have a pump. So I'm really happy that Colourpop came out with this and already included a pump with it. And what you get in this is 25 milliliters, which is also 0.85 fluid ounces. It's a little bit shy of what normal foundations are, which is the standard 1 fluid ounce. What I'm going to do is get into letting you guys know what the claims are for this foundation, as I always do. It says that this foundation retails for 12 bucks, which is really good. Like, that's around the same price for most drugstore foundations, and then you get so many shades with this one. This is developed for the selfie age. Our full coverage natural matte foundation delivers flawless looking skin from day to night. The oil-free, lightweight formula blends smoothly and is easily customizable to create the coverage you want. Build it up or sheer it out. It was developed with innovative, soft, blurring pigments to deliver true color while looking and feeling natural. And then, as always, it's 100% cruelty-free and vegan. So it seems like this is supposed to really give you that soft, filtered look that a lot of us like, you know, with the Snapchat filters and things like that. So you're gonna be walking around basically looking like you have a Snapchat filter on your face. Also, what I liked on their website is this is really good, and I feel like a lot of companies should implement this, where you actually can choose what you feel like your skin tone is. So that'll be fair, light, medium, medium dark, dark, and deep dark. And then they also ask you what your undertones are, from neutral, warm, cool, and all of that. And then if you select that, they'll then give you some options of what you can choose from. So it kind of narrows it down for you. Also on here, they have like 2 little tabs where you can match by brand. So if you know what your foundation shade is, say in Maybelline, or I think in Lancome or Estee Lauder, just a few of them they have on here. If you already know what your shade is in those other brands, then it will give you options of what would be similar to that and tell you if it's a little bit darker with the Colourpop or it's a little bit lighter. So I ended up choosing 2 different shades because I wasn't sure. I tried to match up with my Maybelline Fit Me, but I feel like I'm not really toffee anymore, which is 330 for Maybelline. I'm a little bit darker now, and they didn't have, I don't think, spicy. What is the shade? It's spicy something with the Maybelline Fit Me, and I don't think they had that on there. So I just looked at some other reviews and tried to match myself based on the swatches they had in there. So I ended up picking up dark 165, which is here, and then also dark 175. Now 175 actually looks like it would match my neck and my body, but I did do like a little mini swatch test with these 2, and I feel like 165 is going to be better because 175 was just a tad bit too dark. But I am going to show you guys swatches right here on the side of my face, just so you can get an idea of which of these would be best for you. Okay, so the first shade I'm going to take is that 165. And as you guys can see, it's a little bit darker when you pump it out compared to how it looks in the bottle. And then right next to it is 175. As you guys can see, that's a lot darker. So I'm going to go with 165 because I feel like that will be a good happy medium to make sure that it matches my neck with my face. As usual, I'm going to be using 2 different beauty tools to apply the foundation just so we can see how it blends out with these, the coverage that it gives, and also the finish that it gives as well. So I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender on one side, and I'm going to be using my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki brush on the other side. This is actually kind of replaced my Morphe M439 that I normally would always use in my foundation review videos. I just like this one a lot better because of the shape of it. I'm just going to do 1 full pump and go in, and you guys can see it is pretty watery. It's running down my hand. So I'm just going to use this on this side and put just a little bit, because normally I go a little overboard when I apply foundation. So I'm just going to use that 1 pump on this side. And because I have like some small acne scars left over, I'm going to use the brush on this side because I'm assuming it's going to give me more coverage. Okay, I feel like I'm getting medium coverage with this, and that was a full pump just on this one side. I am liking that it's not drying down super matte. You still see a little bit of luminosity on my cheekbones, on my forehead as well, and it kind of covered up my acne scars, but I can still see them up like here in person. I can still see a shadow of them. So I'm going to go in with like another half pump and apply it and see if it gives me a little bit more coverage. Okay, I do feel like this isn't a perfect match, as you guys can see with my neck, so I did bring it down a little bit. I feel like the undertone of it is, I don't know, it looks a little bit, tad bit grayish. Just not enough golden yellow in it to me, but I feel like I can definitely make it work. I do feel like this is a strong medium coverage, but I still don't feel like it's a full coverage that I'm getting from this. Maybe if I would have used 2 pumps on this one side, it would have given me that full coverage, but then I don't want to really go overboard. I am loving the finish that it's given my skin, even though it's supposed to be a matte foundation, which is odd because it doesn't look matte yet. So maybe I'm going to give it some time to kind of settle on my skin, and maybe it'll dry down to like a soft matte. I'm going to go in on the other side and just go ahead and put 2 pumps because I already know with the Beauty Blender, it's going to be sheared out a little bit. I feel like I'm going crazy, you guys, because normally the Beauty Blender gives a lot less coverage, and I feel like I'm getting more coverage with the Beauty Blender than I did with the brush, which is crazy. I do feel like I'm getting the same amount, like the same finish from using both tools. It's still kind of dewy. This is supposed to be matte. I feel like I may have just used 1 pump on this side with the Beauty Blender, and it looks so good. It looks really flawless. It looks skin-like. Oh my goodness. I want to also let you guys know my feelings on the Colourpop No Filter Concealers. I've had these for a minute now, and I got, I think maybe 4 of them. These are the 2 shades that I tend to use the most. I am going to highlight and contour with these. And I also have the new Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder in Banana, which I want to use for my makeup look too. Okay, you guys, so this is what it looks like with the highlight shade and the contour shade. As you guys can see, use a very little small amount of this. You don't need a lot. I forgot how amazing, literally amazing, this concealer is, and so brightening. Now I'm going to go in with the banana powder. It looks pretty fine and textured. I'm only going to set, I think, my under eye because I actually am liking the dewiness that I have all over my skin. So I'm going in with just a little. I'm not going to bake at all because I don't want it to be too matte. This is pretty much a clean slate for my face. I only have on foundation and my highlight and contour. I'm going to go and finish up the rest of my face, and I will come back on during the highlighting phase and the lipsticks because those are Colourpop. So I'll be right back. I am now going to go in with, let's do some setting spray first before we go in with the highlight, or maybe we should try it without it and then I'll try it with some highlight. So this is the shade Boomin for Shayla's highlight. I'm gonna use this Morphe M510 brush. So y'all see what it looks like with no highlight. Ooh, yes. Look at that, y'all. It looks gorgeous without any setting spray. I put no setting spray on my face. And that is beautiful. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Ooh, yes, yes. Glow, mama, glow. Oh, that's gorgeous, y'all. You don't have this, you need to get it. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a little setting spray. That definitely amped up the highlight. I need to calm it down right here on my chin. And the last products I'm going to use from Colourpop, this is also, or these are also part of Shayla's collection. These are all three of the lipsticks. You have Quickie, which is this nice true nude shade, which I think is my favorite. And we also have Oouuuu. I think that's how you say it. It's Oouuuu. I don't know, but it's like a nice pinkish nude. And then the last one is called, come on sis. I like these names. I have not used this one. It's more on the mauve side. I think I want to go in with Quickie today, just because I kind of want a muted sort of lip. Oh, my lips a little bit chapped. Shayla also has a gloss that goes with her line. The writing is come completely off of this because I've actually been using it. And this one's called Neat Freak. So it does have a little bit of glitter in it, which normally I don't like, but I feel like it's pretty subtle with hers. I don't really like the applicator on this. I wish it was more similar to the paddle applicator that's for the concealers, because I feel like that would give more product. Okay, you guys, so this is the completed look using the Colourpop foundation, the concealer, the setting powder, and all of Shayla's stuff, the highlight from Shayla's collection, and the lipstick and lip gloss. I love the finish of the foundation, even though I feel like they lied to me. It was actually supposed to be matte, but y'all know I'm not a matte girl anyway, so I actually like the finish of it. But if you are someone who's looking for a matte, you're going to be highly disappointed with this and definitely have to pick up one of their pressed setting powders. We are getting a pretty late start, but I plan on keeping this on probably until like 10 or 11 tonight. Right now it is 1:33 in the afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and continue with the rest of my day and let you guys know later on tonight how this foundation has held up. Okay, you guys, I'm back. It's now the end of the night. It's currently 11:18 p.m. So I've had this foundation on for, I guess I would say about 10 hours. And this is what my skin is looking like right now. With the foundation, I've done no touch-ups at all. I feel like my skin actually looks really good for 10 hours of wear. I am looking a little bit more shinier, or a little bit shinier than I did earlier in the day when I finished my makeup. It never got to that natural matte that it says it's supposed to have for a finish. It was definitely still dewy. In terms of building it up, I feel like it is a buildable type of foundation. I just did not personally get that full coverage that I was expecting to get from the foundation. It's definitely something that you can wear that would be, if you want it to be a very light coverage and sheer, you could get that, and then you could also build it up to kind of like a super medium coverage. Oh, and by the way, I do have on clothes underneath here, but in terms of the foundation, I really do like it. It did not settle into the creases on my forehead. I am just now starting to notice that it is settling around my mouth a little bit, just in the smile lines, as most foundations tend to do. But it doesn't look too bad. I feel like I could blend it out and it would be completely fine. In terms of the concealer, now it didn't hold up as well as the foundation, especially underneath my eyes where I used the setting powder. So I am a little bit disappointed about that. I expected it to definitely last a little bit longer just because the setting powder. You guys can see I still have my contour. It's still there. It hasn't faded in any way. So I do like that. I feel like the highlight held up. Also the lipstick. I really love the formula of them as well as the gloss. And I really don't have anything bad to say about this. As I said before, if you're someone who's reading the claims of what the foundation says and it's supposed to be natural matte, it's supposed to be full coverage, you're going to be a little bit disappointed. But for me, I personally don't really like super full coverage foundations and the type of finish that they leave on my skin or how they make my skin feel throughout the day. This was very wearable. It was very breathable. It looked natural. It felt natural, like I didn't have really anything on my face at all. Like I said before, if you're someone who wants to make this or you still want to use and try this foundation, I definitely recommend that you get the pressed powder that they have and then use that in conjunction with the foundation. And I feel like you would be all right and you would get that matte look that you're going for. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. It definitely gets 2 thumbs up for me in terms of how it wore. And I feel like after, like I said, 10 hours, this still looks pretty good to me. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is a foundation that you're gonna wanna try out? How do you think it performed on my skin? From earlier today, from earlier today until tonight. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, show your girl some love. If you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button and join the family as always. And until next time, I will see all of you beauties later. Bye.
Ain't nothing to it. Real one.